Tyler McGee coming to you from Orange County National. Had a question last week, almost the opposite of what I was talking about last week in the sense of how to control the flight. This question is more as how can we get the ball up in the air if I'm able to hit it straight but it's just too low. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at today. So that's a great question. That would, to me, you know, you see a couple, there's a couple factors. Obviously speed would be one, right? If the speed isn't high enough for the amount of loft delivered, you're not going to see the ball want to get to say, like, get enough spin on it so it can get up in the air and land softly. The other thing obviously is delivered loft, right? So if we're looking at how to get the ball up, it's going to be a huge factor of how much loft we're delivering at impact. So one thing that I really like, and it might be suited for this player or not, is the idea that, so say at impact I'm too much, say this way, right? So where I have too much lean and not enough delivered loft. So one way to do it is think about the swing and where in the swing you would be losing the loft. So say, for example, you're a player that loads it a lot, say in transition, and as you come in, you can't really get that load out, and then boom, at impact you have a super de-lofted face and that ball's coming out low every time. Okay, so that's one area you could look at. Another area could be, okay, from a body position standpoint, am I too far ahead of the ball? So that's not letting me get the club released enough, okay? Or say the third, I'm trying to have shaft lean and then that's causing too much de-loft. So what I would say is start with, in the backswing, if I got, say, a little bit wider and I maintain that width as I come down, it's going to be a lot easier to get that loft delivered. As long as I'm rotating through, I'll still be able to get a good strike on the golf ball, okay? Where if I go, say, the 3, 1 is I load it so much that I come in, my hands are really forward. 2 is I am forward and my hands are forward. Or 3, I push my hands forward. All 3 of those are going to take the loft off the face. Okay, so what we want to do is for this player, for example, we're going to come down, we're going to make sure that there's loft there. As they're coming in, they're letting the loft get delivered into the hit, and you can see I'm letting my body rotate, but I'm keeping the loft on the face. And with that feeling, I should be able to get the ball up in the air and get it to land softly. So with that sense, you'll be able to, one, control, usually, like, I think it actually frees up the swing a little bit versus like if the energy is held for a long time, right? So if I'm coming in and I don't let the club swing, it's hard to get that energy in. So they usually come together, trying to get a bit of this sense, improving your body rotation versus like leaning or holding. Should see the ball go up. Usually the club speed actually will come up too. So it's sort of a double for this type of player. I hope that helps get you the ball up in the air and landing soft on the green.